Imagine if a ghost client could become blatant within mere seconds. Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, this is Slinky, and with its new updates, can it beat Watch Dogs' new prediction anti-cheat? Well, let's see. Alright, I'm going to start off with legit features first on Slinky. Now, Slinky has some really good legit features, especially the backtrack and the aim assist. They are extremely responsive and they work really well. Yeah, definitely one of the main features on Slinky that a lot of people like, especially a lot of users, is the backtrack. It's very consistent and works like a reach module. I do think the biggest question that a lot of people are probably asking is, does Slinky actually bypass the new prediction anti-cheat? I think this is like probably the biggest part of the client because most clients need to adapt pretty heavily to the new prediction anti-cheat, and this client does. How did I even hit him? Now, if you are a legit player, I highly recommend Slinky. It is injectable into most PvP clients and is really user-friendly. Definitely one of the most user-friendly clients I've used. You can pretty much just inject it and then use it, and there are public profiles as well. Just look at this aim assist. I'm just locking onto this blue guy. It's really responsive and works perfectly. Alright, last guy. I do want to say that Slinky does have a lot of other modules I haven't really shown. I mean, first of all, the visuals and the utility modules are very thorough. They have a lot of customizability. Try to block trap this guy. Will this work? I think it does. Nice. But yeah, they're really customizable, and I do think that if you are looking for, a client that really prioritizes every module, Slinky is pretty much a good option because it's really thorough. Okay, so now we're on the Blatant side of Slinky. This is actually very exciting. I do want to try the Blatant features on this client the most. Try this on the first opponent. Okay, the auto block does work really well. I want to see if it reduces damage. That's like the main thing. But the main part of the client that a lot of people are wondering is, does this client bypass a new Watchdog prediction anti-cheat? And I think it does. The sound aim system is working well. That's one of the main things about this client that I think is probably most appealing. If you guys don't know, most clients had to pretty much completely find new rotation methods or movement correction modes to accommodate to the new Watchdog prediction anti-cheat because it pretty much completely patched those. And I think this is just proof that Slinky has been updating those. Alright, let's try this again to see if the auto block does reduce damage. Oh, I think it does. It reduces it by quite a bit as well. This is very impressive. I like this a lot. Yeah, this is pretty much just proof that Slinky is updating very frequently because, you kind of have to update the modules with the updates that the Watchdog prediction anti-cheat is pushing out. And also the velocity is working as well, pretty good, because the leg velocity is like a fix to the velocity patch. And yeah, this is really enjoyable. The Blatant features on Slinky are pretty much top notch. I'm just destroying these guys. Wait, can I get the bed? No. I think the interesting part of the client is that instead of one module controlling the killer, it's a bunch of modules working together as one to make the killer work, which is very interesting. And I do think that's pretty good, especially for, more customization. You can actually, control the modules better. You guys just leave me alone? Wait, they're gonna let me get the bed? What are these players? Okay, you know what? That's fine. That's perfect. Yeah, let me just see if this works. Yes, it's like switching between the targets very well. I do like that a lot. But this is definitely just proof that Slinky is updating really frequently and that they have good Blatant features still on the client. And GG.